my goodness, this one is different. What is going on? I thought this would be the bag. Are you ready? Hello friends, how are you today? I'm kind of in disbelief that I'm making today's video because if you've seen the title, you already know today's video is going to be a vintage Hermes unboxing, which is something I thought I would never be doing again. Let me just give you a quick backstory. I've been in the luxury handbag space and mindset for the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. I've been a fan of the bags for even longer than that, but I never really planned on getting my hands on any Hermes bags because we all hear about the Hermes game and how hard it is to get your hands on these quota bags. So I just kind of made peace with the fact that I would probably not be one of the people that would be entering the Hermes game or like chasing after the bags. But as of a few years ago, I was into following consignment shops and following their bag drops. It was over 2 years ago when I first saw a consignment shop. She put a bag on her stories that immediately caught my attention. I was like, that's a gorgeous bag. It's vintage. The price is amazing. I immediately reached out to her and I was like, can I please get this from you? And she said, absolutely. We made it happen. I brought it home. The instant I brought it home, I loved it. It was beautiful. I'll insert some photos to show you what it looked like. I thought it was a stunning bag. After the first couple of weeks of wearing it, I realized I just wasn't really reaching for it. So I thought, okay, maybe Kelly's just aren't my bag. Like maybe Hermes Kelly is just not for me, and that's okay. A lot of us have only seen these bags online and we've never tried them on in person. So once I got my hands on it, I realized it's just not the bag for me. I contemplated just holding on to it in case I regret it later, but I was like, you know what? This is a beautiful piece. It came at a great price point, and I'm sure there are people out there who would appreciate it so much more than me, so I just let it go. That was it. I didn't regret it anymore until about a year later. That same seller dropped another Hermes Kelly, and I was like, oh my goodness, this one is different. The previous one was a Kelly Cellier in box calf. This one was another Kelly 28 in retourné. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that. It was so much cuter and more low-key because the Cellier has more of a rigid structure, and it kind of felt like a briefcase on me, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I got that and I was like, this is it, this is the bag for me. I got it, tried it on a couple of times. Again, I was just not really reaching for it. I was like, what is going on? I thought this would be the bag. That is the point where I realized, you know what? I'm gonna stop trying this. I sold the second Kelly that I've ever purchased, and I was like, I'm just not gonna get this anymore. It doesn't make sense for me. Like, why am I trying to be someone I'm not? Like, this isn't my style. I like more of a youthful appearance. It sort of was giving too mature and made me look like I'm trying to look more mature, and I didn't really like how it looked on me. I washed my hands of the Hermes bags and I was like, I'm all right. I gave it a try, and thankfully, you know, I didn't lose out on anything. I'm working with consigners. We buy, we sell. It's all right. That's actually one of the benefits of buying pre-owned and pre-loved luxury, is that you buy them at better prices and you can sell them at similar prices, and you don't really lose that much money in the process. You get to explore your style. You get to know your own personality when it comes to purses and bags. Anyway, long story short, a few months ago was when I came across another consigner selling this bag, a Kelly 32 in this really gorgeous red, and I was like, I don't know if it was the gold hardware on the red leather. There was just something about the box calf leather that just spoke to me, and I was like, this leather is stunning. I can't stop thinking about it. I was just consumed with the thought of this bag, and I was just imagining it with all my different outfits, and I was like, this would go so well with my aesthetic and my wardrobe and everything. And I started kind of reaching out to different consigners. I was like, have you seen this bag anywhere? Has this been anywhere in the resale market? Like, could you please check it out? It was just not happening. It was so hard, and whenever it did come on the market, it was just overpriced, and I told myself, hold out, because if you have a budget in mind, you don't want to go way above the budget, and just it would be so uncomfortable to pay such a huge price and then not be comfortable with carry it because of the price tag. It's like, it's a struggle when it comes to designer bags. Anyway, I don't want to talk way too much about this because I really want to just unbox this bag and show you guys, try it on throughout the video and talk about it. So are we ready? Are we ready? I want to show you guys. Ta-da! I came across this one at the weirdest time. I was literally scrolling eBay while I was in Rome. So just a couple weeks ago. Are you ready? I'm just gonna... Okay. Can we just take a moment for the color? It is so beautiful. I think this is simply the richest color leather combination I've ever seen. She's quite a vintage girl, like she's very old, and we love her for it because as you can see there's quite a bit of discoloration on the hardware. I actually asked the seller on eBay if this had any supplementary colors, if it's been retouched by any other places other than Hermes. I don't think they were sure if it had been, but I didn't mind. I was like, okay, either way I'm gonna give Hermes a call and see if we could send this to the bag spa and see if we could touch her up. But even if that's not gonna be possible, I realized I'd be okay with it because the way it has some wear and tear on the corners and the edges are a little bit cracked, it's actually my favorite type of wear and tear for this type of bag. Because let me just say, the reason why I returned the other Hermes bags, I realized, was because first of all the cellier was a little too boxy. It just seemed like a briefcase. I don't know. I no hate to people that love it. I think it looks stunning on the people that wear it, and I think everyone can pull off bags in the way that they want to. It wasn't the silhouette for me, but this one is more worn in, it's a little bit more dented, even the back is like quite sunken and everything, but I like that it's slouchy. I like that it has the wear and tear that it does because that means that I can just wear it without worrying about this bag getting its first scratches. And also obviously the more wear and tear it has, the better the price, and that's okay with me because for this bag I think what I've realized is that I like it when it looks like the person's wearing it and really getting use out of it instead of the bag wearing the person. You know what I mean? Have you guys seen the way Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen wear their Hermes bags? Like their Kelly looks like it has been beat up, it's been stomped on, it looks like it's been through it. Now I don't know if I'd wear it to that extent where it's like completely peeling and completely softened and like collapsing in on itself. But there's something so nice about people wearing in their bags and clothes and things like that because it feels like it's been loved, it's been worn, it's traveled with them, it's seen the world with them. That idea appealed to me, but I'm not gonna say that I would be comfortable doing that with like a $12,000 bag because I know how much these bags go for. But it's just, I feel like vintage Kellys in the secondhand market are some of the most affordable Hermes bags, if I can even call it affordable, because it's still obviously a luxury bag at luxury bag prices. Yeah, it was at a price point that I was comfortable paying, and I do want to keep a one in, one out bag policy. So as soon as I ordered this one, and immediately I was like, you know what? I can part with a few other bags to make room for this one and to fund this bag in my collection. I kind of want to make another video talking about the bags I'll be letting go, but yeah, that's for another day. Anyway, I'm just so happy with this bag. I've already worn it out a few times, getting acquainted with it and realizing that it wasn't that I was not a Kelly girl, it's just that those bags were not it for me. Like I realized I don't love Cellier's boxy nature, like how stiff it is, and I realized box cap is my favorite kind of leather because it is so shiny, the way it reflects light. The color is just so rich because I believe this color is called Rouge H, and the way this color comes out on box cap leather is so different than how, like, let's say how it looks on a Swift leather bag, or I've even seen it on Epsom leather. It looks a lot more muted and like not as rich, but that's just the best way I can describe this color in person. Is just, it's rich. It is so stunning. Let me just give you a quick tour. It does have its clochette and keys, and it has its original lock, and like I said, all the hardware is quite dated, and you can tell. I was telling my mom that I'd be interested in maybe sending this to the Hermes bag spot to get it touched up, and she was like, why? It looks great the way it is. She even liked how discolored the hardware was. I do like it too. I think it looks kind of cool and edgy the way it is, and it's not like shiny gold. But yeah, I might still give Hermes a call and see what we can do about this. Anyway, it has the feet at the bottom. It's overall in good structure. I know the back itself is a little bit slouchy. I ordered a Kelly pillow just to put it in there in case, like, whenever I'm not using it, so that it could maintain its structure a little bit. I'll show you the inside. These are the two, is it called sangles? I believe they're called sangles. Here is the logo. On the inside, the stamp says C. There's no circle or square or anything around it. C. I wonder what year that is. 1 second. Oh my god, I just looked it up. A C without any shape around it means... Wait, it's not a C, it's a G. I have to double check. A G is from 1951. Is that even possible? How old is the Kelly bag? Oh my goodness. This piece's roots trace back to the 1930s. This is a G stamp, and that means it's from 1951. Holy moly, I'm holding a piece of history right now. That is... It just blows my mind. All right, okay. That's interesting. I can't believe I didn't look into that while I was buying it. I'm telling you guys, I came across this bag while I was literally in Rome. I was scrolling in between like things that we were going to. We had just come back from the Vatican Museum, I believe, and I was just like resting up so that we could go out for dinner later. And I was scrolling through eBay and I found this bag and I was like instantly in love. I reached out to them. Honestly, I may have not asked as many questions as I should have for purchasing such a bag at such a price, but I saw that it was authenticity guaranteed by eBay, and I trust that. And honestly, okay, so when the bag came, this tag was attached to it, and it says, this is an authenticity guaranteed item. Return is void if this tag is removed. And so I already know that when it comes to this tag, that means that this bag has been inspected, and I trust that it is authentic. I did not ask what year it was from. Holy cow, that was a shock. But anywho, it comes like this. It has this little pocket, and then once you open it, it basically comes with this card that says authenticity guaranteed. And the thing that I like about this is that I am dabbling in the resale market. I sometimes buy a bag, I sometimes sell a bag. I'm always just, you know, bags always in circulation in my closet. So I always appreciate when it has a third-party authenticator like this, and especially eBay. Like, it's a big name in the industry, so it's trusted, and I feel like this card would make it simpler for me in the future if I were to sell this bag. Not that I'm even thinking about that right now because I like it so much already. And as I said, I've already worn it out a couple different times. I'll show you the outfits that I wore it with. I think, to me, this deep shade of red is sort of a neutral. I feel like it goes with so many different things, and I look forward to wearing it with more and more things in my closet. I already have like a million outfits in mind that I want to wear this bag with. So just be prepared to get sick of it because I'm gonna be wearing this bag so much this whole summer. Anyway, can you believe it? I found this bag. This just goes to say that there's such a thing as putting positive vibes out in the world, because I saw that bag first many months ago and I was like, oh my goodness, that is such a beautiful bag. Missed out on it right away because someone snatched it up and it was at a good price. And then I just didn't see it again at a good price for months. Like, I was scouring the internet, I was scouring all the resale websites, and I was seeing sometimes this bag in this color would pop up, but it was either in a size 32, which I wasn't so sure about because I'm pretty small. Like, I have a pretty small frame, so I knew that 28 would be my preferable size, but I was willing to, if I found a good price with this exact color combo, I was willing to get a 32, honestly. Like, I thought 32 could be cute, like I could have a bigger size, and big bags are having a moment right now anyways. I just didn't feel easy about it. Another one came on the market, it was a size 32, it was actually in perfect condition, even better condition than this one, but I was like, I'm not looking for perfect condition. I'm not looking for like really perfect Kelly vintage that has the strap, because you know what? I've had a Kelly with the shoulder strap before and I realized I did not use it. I just don't wear it with the strap. So as soon as this one came and I knew the price reflected its condition and the fact that it was missing the strap, I was like, you know what? This is the bag for me because I don't even use the strap. So I'd rather, you know, save the money, get the bag that I love and the color combination and the leather combination that I love so much. As soon as I became obsessed with this bag, I felt like I started seeing it everywhere. Suddenly the influencers I was following were carrying the bag. Suddenly I was seeing it on my Pinterest. Obviously it's the algorithm showing me what I want to see, like I know that. But it was just like the world was reminding me over and over again how obsessed I was with this bag, and just I was trying to stay positive and say, okay, I have my criteria. I know the size, the color, hardware color, the leather. I know all those things that I want, and I know my price range. I should not make a panic purchase and just snatch up the first bag at the really high cost that I see just because I think this bag is so rare in the market. Because I get it. Being in the pre-loved bag market, you see some bags and you're like, oh my god, if I don't snatch this up, I'm never gonna see another one come on the market. These opportunities are rare. And they are. The opportunities are rare. If you're really sure of something, okay, go make the purchase. But if it's way outside your price range, don't do it. Don't do it. Hold out for a better price and your bag will come to you. I'm gonna be wearing it for the rest of spring and for the rest of the summer. Hopefully I'm holding out for better weather so that I don't get this bag rained on. But anyway, thank you for watching this whole video. So happy that I was patient enough and diligent enough to look for this bag far and wide until I found it. Still can't believe I got my hands on it. And yeah, look out for the outfits on my Instagram and TikTok feed because you're gonna be seeing this bag a lot on there. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like bag content, like unboxing videos and review videos, please consider subscribing and liking this video. I post every day on Instagram and TikTok, so follow me there for outfit ideas and inspiration. See you next week. Bye!